Okay, lesson 3, the project. So I want you to either click on the link or highlight, copy and paste it, and go to GeoGebra and then click on the view. And right now it's highlighted copying an angle, so that's what we are going to do. My instructions are going to be alternate than what the instructions are for copying an angle using a paper or pencil. There's going to be a little bit of modifications because we are using GeoGebra. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to draw an angle. So this is step 1, draw an angle. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 3 from the left and click the line with 2 points on it. It's line, segment, segment with given length, and ray. Select your ray and click any 2 points. And then the names are not showing again, so I want to click my mouse icon and highlight it, and again hit the 3 horizontal gray with the triangle and circle and select the set label style, and then click on the name and do that for both points. So now we have ray AB. Now I have to draw an angle, so I'm going to use A as my vertex and I'm going to draw another ray. So again, click on the line and then go down and highlight ray and select A and then set another point anywhere along that to make your angle. And let's make sure our labels are showing. So now we have ray AC and ray AB, and it intersects with a vertex at A. And now step 2, using a straight edge, draw a ray that does not appear to intersect angle P and label the initial point R. So we're going to draw another ray that's not going to intersect either of these. So click on ray, and I'm going to draw my other ray down here. And we're going to make sure our label is right there. So we're going to make sure our name, so the name of this ray is going to be ray DE. Alright, so that's step 2. So we created our angle and created our ray. So now it wants us to go to our vertex A and then draw a circle that intersects both sides of this angle. So I want to draw a circle that intersects the ray AC and the ray AB. So go over to the icon that has the circle with a point on it, and circle with center through point, circle with center and radius, and compass. Click compass. I apologize. We are going to click circle with center through point. So go back and click circle with center through point, click A, and then you can move your mouse as big or as small as you want, as long as it's intersecting the ray AC and the ray AB. And now we want to label our intersecting points. So if we go over to the point with the A icon and go down 1, 2, 3, 4, it says intersection, and we're going to click where the circle intersects AC, and we're also going to click where the circle intersects AB. And again, we're going to make sure those names are highlighted or labeled. So now we have a circle at the center point A with an intersection on our ray AC. The intersection is point G, and the intersection on ray AB is H. So that is step 3. So now we want to draw this same circle on our ray DE. So how we're going to draw this same circle is we're going to draw the radius length in for our circle. So from A to our point, that's on the circle. That is our radius length, and I double click that. Okay, and so there's our radius length, and now we're going to go to our compass. So the circle with a point on it, and go down circle with center through point, circle with center and radius, and click compass. So now highlight A and our radius length, and that copies this circle. If you notice, it's the exact same size. The reason we want to do that is so we know that A to H is going to be the same distance away because it's a radius length. And so we're going to come over here and click on D and place that circle here. So if you notice now on D, right here, if I compared DE to AB, this point right here is the same in the same location as point H is. So we want to label that intersection. So you click on the second icon and go down to intersect again. Click on it and let's label it. So click on your mouse icon and then come up to your toggle bar, and there's the label I. So now we have D is in the same location as A and I is in the same location as H. So now what we have to do is we have to find out the location of G, and it is the same radius length of way, but we want to copy this angle, so we want to keep that angle the same. And how we're going to do that is through using another circle. So this is similar to step 5. So we want to draw in a segment from G to H. This is going to give us a new radius length. We're going to come up here and select compass again. So this is going to create our new radius, and if you notice, it creates our circle, and we can move this circle. And since we want this radius length to be the same from point I to whatever new point we have, we come over down and click on point I. So now we have the circle centered at D and the circle centered at I, and we're going to select their intersection point. And make sure its name is visible. So click your mouse, click the point, and then come up here and hit your name. So now we have points I and J, and they are the same distance away as H is to G because it's that radius length that we created with our compass. So now the last thing I want you, two things. Select Ray, and we're going to select D and go to J. So now we can look at it and say, yeah, that looks pretty close, but in order to guarantee that these angles are the exact same, we click on our angle icon, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 from the left. Select angle, and we're going to select G, A, H. And then I'm going to click the move icon and select my number so I can move it and see what it is. So my angle from the outside is 331.39 degrees to the other side. Usually when we're talking about angles, we're talking about this inner piece, GAH, and for some reason in this program they measure the outside angle. And so I will make note of that when you submit this, but as long as you follow these steps, I know you've copied it right. So the next thing we have to do is verify. So this is step 8, verify that our angles are the same. So again, we click the angle icon, click angle, and we select JDI. Select the move, and let's make sure that our measurements are the same. So my measure for the angle on the outside is 331.39 degrees. So we correctly copied this angle. So again, I want you to take a screenshot of this, upload it as a PDF, And if you followed it step by step, your labels will be the same as mine. I'll be able to see the same construction markings. And a construction marking is like this radius that we created from A to this circle, and what the radius or segment length that we created from G to H. Those are construction markings, as well as the circles themselves. So that's what I'm talking about when I mean construction markings. But if you followed this video step by step, you'll have 100% point. You'll have 100% on it. And so again, submit it as a PDF or a DOCX.